The yardstick that is used by the Muslim to measure another man is not the man's color, but the man's deeds, the man's conscious behavior, the man's intention. And when you use that as a standard of measurement or judgment, you never go wrong. But when you just judge a man because of the color of his skin, then you're committing a crime, because that's the worst kind of judgment.
Peace to the movement, got an upgrade from all that radio playing you cruise with. Something for the mental, for niggas who write with pencils. Thought beyond the galaxy, meditating the physical, that rebirth. Dwelling in the twilight zone, trying to reach the outer limits with the poems I've written. I'm elevating on the west coast. The competition from my perspective is very apparent, you've lost vision. Supposed to be the generation to change. The KKK is still in effect in the world we living in. Blame the television, but the internet's global. I wanna stop the propaganda towards the people of color. Teach the world that in the new age, race is not the issue. Not everyone's the devil, and black is still beautiful. Save the Middle East, thinking I'm trying to free Palestine and liberate Tibet. Embarrassed by the West, singing joyful pain. I walk through the rain, don't wanna be another memory. A face in the frame, and so I'm sitting here writing, hoping to enlighten my current generation before we lose sight, singing joyful pain. I walk through the rain, don't wanna be another memory. A face in the frame, and so I'm sitting here writing, hoping to enlighten my current generation before we lose sight, singing.
In a melting pot where culture has no face left, better to be unified than stand apart oppressed. But I'd rather stand on these outskirts, ridicule for my words and save face, and believe in manipulation. Never a party, a flock of birds singing for those souls on earth, wearing struggles but never acting tribe. Held at a higher caliber, judging me on what you don't see. Gun to my mouth, trigger to my peace. Take this game, keep the fame, I want sanity. God lost souls, mere crumbles. Organized threat direction, stay on path, infinity to Armageddon. Passion for my ancestors, no longer live from check to check. While I couch surf for reasons you'll never digest. I digress in secrecy, drowning while you bless up, just feel
pain. I walk through the rain, don't wanna be another memory. A face in the frame, and so I'm sitting here writing, hoping to enlighten my current generation before we lose sight, singing joyful pain. I walk through the rain, don't wanna be another memory. A face in the frame, and so I'm sitting here writing, hoping to enlighten my current generation before we lose sight, singing. It's dedicated to the poetry, so say a piece. To all those that came before us, may you rest in peace. Generation gap was focused on the future, then I realized I was standing on the front lines of the revolution. My spoken word will manifest to actuality. Self-proclaimed prophecy, molded in my philosophy, the real world. Poets paved the way to understanding, and we're well aware that all the propaganda leads to underhanding. Revolutionary, written on my tombstone. No action speaking louder than the words that I speak. I made a promise with myself to never walk amongst the sheep and never follow ideologies that feast on the weak. And in the land of the peace, the world is waiting on salvation, but all of us are sinners in the land of the free. And politicians playing holy. $1 million later, got the nerve to be a savior and create a world divided.